Wagwan Drillers, and welcome back to the latest Busy Europe Squad adventure.
Today, me and Sean are going to Sofia in Bulgaria, and Jan is going to a mystery place, and Kit is going to Bosnia.
We don't actually know where Jan's going, he won't tell us. We've tried working it out, but we just don't know, do we? There's too many conflicting clues. We're here chilling in London waiting for our flight, and we think we've worked out some of the Jan Barry mystery. What have you discovered?
Well, he is on the Norwegian flight to Oslo because he's getting the 5:25 tomorrow morning because of his shift, and he said he will be in Gatwick around the same time that Kier's there, and he wouldn't get the 5:25 if he wasn't getting a flight around sort of 12, 11, 1. And we found the only Boeing aircraft that he would go on is to Oslo, and it's Norwegian.
I think we're onto something here. We're going to cut to a shot of where he actually is right now so you can see how right or wrong we are.
Good evening from Oslo. Just landed from Gatwick. Pretty uneventful flight. We're here now connecting on to Ethiopia. Dennis, Sean and Kier don't know that yet, but that's the plan. Plane is over there in the distance. You've probably seen some clips of my flight from Gatwick. But yeah, better go inside, check my bag in and head off to Ethiopia.
Just walking to our gate now. It's quite a busy gate. It's nowhere near where we were sat, obviously.
These are for sale. Look at the ships for sale.
I'm not sure how well you can see it, but we have arrived in this very weirdly busy location. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's just this sort of empty park that's just got like nothing in but a bunch of random paths. It's lit up. That's the metro station, elevated high up. So is the airport. We were standing up there and we didn't realise how high up this all was, but it is, so that's cool.
And he died guarding them just like a lion. If you got the chest, you are lucky because that chest makes him to be endemic to Ethiopia. There's a red chest.
This is the town of Perdop, which we have come to because we looked at a map and decided that it was interesting enough to go to, and also because it was a train leaving in about 10 minutes to come here. We've had a bit of a busy time. What you haven't seen is we witnessed a man get assaulted in the metro station in Sofia. We got stopped by the police to check our passports because they thought we were dealing drugs or weapons or something like that. And we also found out that our train to Istanbul is cancelled tonight. No, not cancelled, sorry. Fully booked. Same thing. Like, the end result is the same for us, we can't go on it. So we are now on an overnight coach which leaves Sofia at 22:30 and should get to Istanbul about 7 o'clock in the morning, which is not so productive for sleeping on, that'll be sure, and it's nowhere near as busy, and there's not as many winners. In fact, there's no winners because it's a coach, but
the main part is that we will get to Istanbul tomorrow morning as planned, and then we have our Novotel with a pool next to the sea, and if we get there it will all be bliss.
And actually the swimming pool is obviously the best bit.
Hello horse, I shall call you Co-op.
Oh, we're about to get assaulted by a truck. No we're not, it's not coming up here. Good dog.
Dog was a good boy.
Yeah, busy boy. So far you've seen what's happened to me, Dennis and Jan on this wonderful adventure, but you haven't seen any of what Kier got up to. So I can tell you about that now, Barry from the future here. So he caught a flight from Gatwick, the same as Jan, and because it was delayed he actually saw Jan in the airport, which was useful because Kier was absolutely terrified of the prospect of going to a new country all by himself. So Jan was able to calm him down a bit on that one, you know, relax him by providing him with beer, you know, calms the nerves, and also fulfills Gareth's wants. But then he landed in Banja Luka and had to catch a bus to Sarajevo, this was a very scary experience for him, you know, being on foreign roads. And then when he got there, it took him to a bus station that was 5 miles outside of the city centre, which was terrifying because it meant that he had to catch public transport to get into the city centre. But he couldn't work out how to use it, so he had to walk instead. So by the time he got to the city centre, he was tired, he was hungry, so all he did was have some food and then go to sleep pretty much. So he didn't actually see anything in the city or do anything interesting at all. And then the next day he came straight to Istanbul, but we'll get to that later. We're currently in a park somewhere to the southeast of Sofia city centre, and a couple of things have happened since the last update. We got a free train journey back to Sofia because basically we didn't have any cash on us, couldn't pay by card, so we jumped on the train anyway, and some woman ended up paying for us because, you know, we were trying to say, oh, you know, we tried to buy a return ticket at the station, we're going to buy one online, but they weren't having any of it, so someone paid in cash for us, and I did actually send her the money, but it never went through, so busy. Then we got invited for a tour into a football stadium. Insert that clip now.
Yeah, that was very cool. We started playing football in a football pitch, which we shouldn't have. So a guy comes and he's like, oh, hang on. And then he notices I'm wearing a Newport County top, but then he goes, right, come with me. Takes us inside the stadium. So we
just get a free little tour.
Very cool.
Not a very thorough one, but still, it was pretty cool. And then we went in the shop and he spent money.
Yeah.
So yeah. And now we're just walking through the park and there's a cat down there somewhere.
We're about to go to a shopping mall to have lunch. Yeah.
We've not been successful in actually getting near a cat yet, but maybe eventually.
They all run away.
Yeah. That's it. Welcome to Istanbul. We're here after our extremely busy sleeper journey last night. Tell us all about it, Dennis.
Oh, where do we even start? So, Sean's in the toilet in Sofia, and I see the train to Istanbul. I'm like, let me go and see what's up, see if there's any space, contrary to the fact that the people in the office said there wasn't. I go, this guy goes, oh, wait there, we'll see. And like, soon before it's going to leave, he goes, oh, okay, come. He takes us to a compartment, so we're there. And he explains like the process of what we do, because we don't have the cash. And we're a bit unsure for ages. But once we find out that we will be going to Istanbul, we relax. We get to the border, it was very busy, cats everywhere.
We bought the guard whiskey from the duty free, because they're not allowed to buy it.
But he asked us if, he gave us cash and we bought whiskey for him. Anyway, after that, we had really good sleep. Me and Sean slept about 6 hours in total, which is pretty good going.
Yeah, I'd say that.
And then when we got to Halkali, which is the terminus, what happened with the ticket was, because we didn't have cash, he paid with himself the ticket price with cash, and he took us for free on a suburban train to an ATM a bit more central, and we paid for the ticket there. And now we are in Istanbul chilling, and it was so much better than the bus. A good experience, decent.
I know, I'm so glad we did it. It's just luck that he sort of let us go, because we basically did the entire journey ticketless and just sort of paid him at the end, which is quite funny. But yeah, it was a lot better than the coach. Not that the coach would have been bad, but we wouldn't have slept as well, I don't think.
No, but like sleep-wise, we had a really good time, and the actual like experience was way better. Like it was way more interesting than the coach. We would have just sat on the coach, stopped somewhere, go to the border, and then that was it. But like on the train, it was great. And when we woke up, there was a sunrise in Istanbul, so that was
which is pretty cool. We also had 3 locos, which is brilliant. More than I expected to score in Turkey after the whole.
We had an electric Bulgarian one. Then we had a electric Turkish one the whole way. But from the border, we got shunted to with a diesel loco somewhere. And there's another.
Don't know where. There is. I can't see it. There are cats everywhere here. It's brilliant. We walk into the cafe and there's just one chilling on the chair, which is quite funny. Don't worry, I'll take cat videos later. But yeah, we're gonna make our way into more central Istanbul.
Have a wander around. When we can, check in the hotel, shower, swim, freshen up.
Swimming. That's what I'm most excited for.
And it will only get better from here.
Exactly.
Bir şekilde hayat mücadelesi var
What do you think of Istanbul, Dennis? Baz?
Good start.
It is.
Very quirky and bustling. I like it.
It's certainly very busy with the hordes. Although he tells me that it's not as bad as Baku was.
It's nowhere near. Nowhere near. Baku, it's like every 2 seconds. Beep, 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 beep. Here it's a bit more flowing.
It was also worse up there where we just came from. We're currently on our way to the metro so we can go to near the bridge so that we can get the busy moped to cross the border over the river into Asia.
Oh bless. Right, we are here in Taksim, where there's Taksim Mosque. There's a funicular here as well somewhere, and it's a big square with lots of people. It's pretty cool.
It is quite busy actually.
You know how
That's all I know. We just experienced something my grandparents told me about actually, which is that there are lots of people who want to sell you things here. So
Not really,
you know.
that's the first person.
Yeah, but that's because we've been here for about 5 minutes.
No, Barry.
Listen, busy.
Barry's stereotype for Asia.
Welcome to Asia.
Yep, Sean has finally gone to Asia.
I know, it was a long time coming, but here we are. We came on the boat. We were going to moped across, then we were going to scoot across, then we were going to walk, then we were going to Uber, and now we've caught a boat.
Basically, only now, despite talking about this for months, I realised that the bridge is only for cars and it has a toll on it.
What about a bridge that's only for Ankara?
You what, mate? Don't worry. I've got
We're here back at the shack off the, what's this called?
Zeytinburnu. That's
Okay.
the name of the shop.
And what's the name of the railway?
Marmaray.
Marmaray, yes. As you can hear, there's a busy call to prayer going on.
Fun fact, the reason it's called the Marmaray is because it goes under a tunnel called the Marmaray Tunnel, linking Europe and Asia.
Where we've just been.
Hello. I didn't realise we were doing this. We're in a pub, and if you show the table, it's a Welsh flag.
It is. I've got my bottle of Corona because I didn't have any Strongbow.
And I've got my beer. And after a few beers, I'm feeling good.
In it. It's day 2 of Istanbul. We left the hotel earlier. What did we get up to just now?
We went to the stadium to find out that we couldn't get tickets, so we went back.
So we will unfortunately not be watching Galatasaray, which is a bit depressing. Ooh, espresso lamp. Should we try
Turn
it?
it off. Why are you putting it in 240p?
That has nothing to do with the audio.
Doesn't it?
No.
Won't it record the audio really slowly?
Dennis Barry thinks that filming at a higher frame rate makes the audio fuck up. What an idiot. Anyway, we're just chilling on this moped on our way to the busy station. It's pretty cool actually. We've missed the best of the views though. What do you think, driver?
Yeah, I mean, I want more speed and power, but the rider's alright. We're on a nice road. We're not going very quickly now because we've got quite heavy load.
Sorry Stig is so bad at driving he can't even take the correct turn. Well, we're here watching the football game that we should have been watching in real life. These two have finally turned up.
No need to rub it in.
As you can see, they're very busy. Not quite as busy as us two though, let's be honest. Well actually, the next busiest is probably Jan, who antics you would have seen by this point in the video, obviously. How would you rate your experience?
Very busy.
That is
Africa's
the correct
amazing.
opinion.
Africa's amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Beirut's a shithole. Don't go.
Africa's amazing if you don't like showering and you also don't like food.
Me! I like neither. Zingerberger, tell us about your adventure.
So I went to Bosnia and it was really
Right,
good.
and we will follow up on this later on.
That's right then.
Nah, go on, do carry on.
So I went to Banja Luka, which is very Soviet. I had to get a bus to Sarajevo and looked at. And now to the adverts.
Anyway, back to Zingerberg going to near Austria.
It's not Austria. And World War I started in Sarajevo, and that was very interesting. There you go, that's right.
Did you go to the street where Franz Ferdinand was shot?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about the actual town. What did you get up to in the town of Sarajevo?
Well, I went for a walk through it, looked at some of the sites, walked on the river where one of the guys who tried to kill Franz Ferdinand jumped in the river, and I can confirm it was only like 2 foot tall, so he wouldn't have drowned.
Did you go to the sandwich shop where it actually happened?
No. I was near it. I don't think the sandwich shop exists anyway. I didn't see a sandwich shop. I just saw a pub.
That's what it was, wasn't it?
It was a sandwich shop, yeah. But now it's just a pub. I'm guessing you all really like my nose, because Barry seems to be very fascinated.
Zingerberger nose.
Why did you an ultra super wide and go right up to it? So
I should.
Hello. Stop.
Yes. Tell us should the club group gap come up.
No, because that's you.